Where should we start?
Yeah.
Where is home? What is home? Who is home? These are the questions that guided me through my animated photo series project. Each installation explored a different interpretation of what home means to me. A place? Maybe. Treasured possession? Sure. But mainly, I find home in my people. Oh, the title, you ask? Well, let's just call it home for now. This title seems appropriate. It equally reflects my hesitation to label my work and also the lack of stability I've had in terms of physical home. You see, I've moved around a lot in my life. Coming to Vancouver for school was my 15th move, I think. I've kind of lost count, but point is, the term home has never been permanently tied to a physical location for me. This is why I felt it fitting to represent my home in a dynamic way, like a GIF. This way, it would constantly change for as long as the computer runs. It didn't make sense to me to represent a unstable concept as a static work. I created home for now, last term for an art class, but it has become so much more for me. This project was an opportunity to try out different areas of art that I wasn't very familiar with, like photography and GIF animations. I remember trying so hard to come up with a cool theme for my series, but everything I came up with was either too foreign to me or it just felt cliche. When this idea finally popped into my head, I was locked in. As an artist, I generally tend to stick with representing what I know. To this day, most of my works revolve around my interests, my story, my personal feelings, etc. I find that by keeping my work authentic to me, it leads me to produce works that I can be proud of. Obviously, it's a little scary being so personal with my art, but when others can relate to it or find comfort in it, all of the doubt and the embarrassment just goes away. I mean, finding community through art? Come on, what's to be proud about that? My favorite part about this project is when the plant in the middle GIF pops out of the natural frame created by the box. It's very simple and subtle, as it only shows up for a couple frames, but I really like the way it looks, and I thought it was kind of fun, composition-wise. I do consider home for now as an ongoing project. I plan to keep adding each new place, belonging, and person I encounter to the piece and build it up over time. Like a physical house, this series may go through some renovations. Now, I won't go into all the details of this work and its creation. If it's taught me anything, it's that the audience doesn't need to know every single detail. Sometimes it's best to let them have their assumptions and their interpretations. There's a certain beauty in the meanings that each person comes up with. So with that, I just have one question to ask those watching. What's home to you? Oh, I've been a fool, but it's cool. That's what human beings do. Keep your eyes to the sky, never glued to your